Hello everybody, this is Reverend Kyle, and this is my review of the Otterbox Commuter Series for the Motorola Milestone XT720. This was purchased at a Cincinnati Bell store shortly before Christmas. It retailed, I believe it was $40, and they had 50% off on all of their accessories with the purchase of the new phone, which I did purchase, and I will show you how it works. The case itself is pretty simplistic. It actually slides out. Not much more to the box. The case itself is attached to a cardboard insert. Comes out like so. Inside here is a screen cover, which I've actually had this set up for about 2 months now, so I already have the screen cover attached to the phone. It was not like the Zag and VisiShields. It didn't actually have any type of chemical or whatnot. It was a peel back and place down. Relatively simple to get it lined up. It didn't have the cutout holes for the sensors like the VisiShield had, but it lined up pretty well, and I feel like it is a little bit more responsive than the VisiShield. I don't believe that it was so jittery. It's a lot smoother, a little bit more friendly. You can see I'm putting little grease marks on there, but it does wipe off very nicely. Not very intrusive. So the actual case itself, like I said, has the insert plastic, which I'll take off here. There are two pieces to the actual case, like other Otterboxes that I have seen. There is a rubbery piece, which is a bumper type. It has the cutouts for the volume rocker and I'm sorry, the volume rockers right here, the camera buttons, and then that is actually the cutout for the USB port. On the top is the headphone jack and the power button, and then here is the HDMI. The bottom is just pretty much durable. There is a small notch where the microphone for the input is, and then in the back is the cutout for the speaker and the camera and the flash, and then the microphone, I believe, for the camera as well. And then you have the plastic outer hard shell, which you can see has a lot of the same features. It does say Otterbox on it, and it has the contour like the back of the actual phone does, so this whole thing is very form-fitting. Let me go ahead and show you the actual phone. This is going into the rubber piece, and so it just kind of snaps on. It is not the tightest fit. It is definitely adequate, but not, there is give to it. Obviously, we haven't put the outer piece on yet, but you'll see how this all plays together. One thing that I have done, unfortunately, is as a result of using this case, is the door, the cover that you have for the different plugs. The door for my USB is broken off. Doesn't seem to have affected any usability. It's actually made it a little bit more convenient to charge it. Let's see here. So the hole for the headphone jack, and you'll notice that the buttons line up. They are actually raised bumps, so the buttons will push in and attach there. And then this just and you do have to do this a certain way. It does have to slide in this way first so that the buttons can go through, and then it all falls into place. Now, like I said before, there is some give. So even with the harder layer on the top of it, there is still some give, not on the sides, but more on the top and bottom. Now, coming in and out of your pocket, that can get kind of annoying, but with as clumsy as I am, and I'm sure some of you are as well, you'll see the value to it the first time you drop the phone. You can see that the cutouts are all very nice and neat. In terms of bulk, this is a lighter, thinner phone than some of the other Android devices on the market currently. I know in a month this video will be obsolete and something will be thinner, but for right now it's a very thin phone, and the case itself actually gives it a bulk that I thought the phone was lacking. Call me crazy, because holding it up to my head, it felt like I could easily hit the buttons, and I didn't really have anything to grab onto, and now I do. So I feel a little bit more from a usability standpoint that this is adequate. I also feel like that I'm a little bit less concerned about dinging it up in my pocket. And like I said, the volume control and the camera buttons are very nice and still as responsive as without the case. And then this is just, it's deep. So, you know, pulling that out, and here, let me show you with the HDMI. It doesn't really have anywhere to go, and it sits up, and as a result of that, it's very deep. So that is basically, like I said, it's still very responsive, and the screen cover itself is very, you know, it doesn't really affect much, you know, in terms of functionality. So I'm still having full capabilities here. And then turn it off. So that's it. The camera itself, it hasn't affected the flash or the volume or the picture taking capabilities. You know, really, it's exactly what I wanted to pay $25 for, or I think it was 20 actually. It does the job. So again, this is Reverend Kyle, and hopefully this review helped some of you make a decision as to whether or not to buy this product.